Told them to pass the rock. I pass the ball, I don't shoot. But whenever I shoot in that hoop, whenever I shoot it go cool. Chapel Hill and we passing that rock. Playing D and we got it on lock. Playing hard till our name is on top. Chip on our shoulder, the grind don't stop.
Moved by Jones on the baseline. Nice.
And so that's what I was talking about earlier. They know they can't defend. Good steal by Berry. We have the ball back. They can't defend.
Watkins for three. Good. Austin Watkins buries a three. Deuce McGregor for three. And good. Deuce McGregor just checks into the game and buries the three.
It was out of control, but he didn't make the shot.
Oh, down to Huddleston, wide open underneath for the easy two. Jones with a bucket off the glass. Nice move there by Jones. Real trouble.
Very good pass.
And that's a three by Jarrell Hunter. Penetration kick out. Bulldog to McGregor to Hunter. Nice pass back to McGregor for
that
the
was
lazy
the best
layup.
fast break possession he's had.
Gonna pick him.
You got to make that shot. You got to make that shot.
That's
Good
Deuce
shot.
for three. Jones in the corner with a drive. Pass to Watkins. Good pass and a good finish by Watkins there.
Defensive shifted. Not a bad look.
Three for Bamford is good. Barry drive it. If it's not there, it is. Nice play by Barry to Watkins. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Brett Swinney alongside Corey Marshall. Corey, we're going to come on a little early tonight and do a little pregame. How does that sound today?
That sounds great. This is a big game today, so we decided to kind of change it up. Hopefully we can keep this going, but it's a big game tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough battle. Got Center Rough Riders coming into town. Very quality basketball team. Center always has a very good program.
Familiar foe.
Yeah, we've played them a few times in the past, and so should be a great game this evening. So what do you got tonight on Center, Corey?
Well, just to say just a few things about Center. First and foremost, congratulations, Coach Harrison. He was a Chapel Hill basketball coach at one point in time. He collected his 500th victory. Any coach that collects 500 wins, that's a milestone. So I do want to congratulate him. But his Center basketball team is going to come in. They've lost a couple of games this past couple of weeks, but their basketball team is pretty good. They have a lot of height, a lot of skill. They got a couple of guys already on their team right now, the 6'6". Mikael Johnson, one of the leading scorers on the basketball team right now. He's averaging just about 13 points a game. Then, of course, they had Jason Calloway as well. He's a little bit shorter. He's 6'1", but he's averaging 16 points and 9 rebounds. So this is going to be a tough matchup for the Bulldogs tonight if they want to get this win.
Yeah, Chapel Hill's, since we've last seen them, they've played 3 games. We last saw them here at home. I guess that was a
couple of weeks ago, yeah.
A week or so ago, and they played at home against Palestine, picked up the win against maybe a weaker Palestine squad. And so since then they've played a couple of bigger schools. They've played Longview and they've played Lufkin. Both falling short. They were both on the road, stayed with them most of the game, lost to Longview by 5, 42-47, and then followed that up with losing to Lufkin, 59-47. I talked to Jared Jones in the hallway today, actually, and he said if they would have made their shots, they would have been able to win those games. They weren't unwinnable games. So that's promising. 2 5A schools that they were able to stay in the game and have a chance of winning. So, after those, they followed that up, went to Van last Tuesday night. We were here covering the girls' game, or I guess it's this past Tuesday night. Yep. We were here covering the girls' games. They went to Van and rolled all over Van on the road, 60-34, which Van's usually a very good basketball program. So I don't know if they're down this year or if maybe we just had a great night. I don't know, but that's a great win on the road for the Bulldogs this season.
You definitely want to get a good win on the road. Anytime you win on the road is a good win. So that's a good luck for them. And just to kind of piggyback on that, doing a little research on the Rough Riders, they've had some pretty impressive wins themselves this year. Early in the season, they beat a traditionally good White House basketball team, and then, of course, they took down John Tyler. So on the flip side, we lost against the larger schools, and, of course, they won against some larger schools. So it's kind of an even matchup right now as far as confidence. But going into the Christmas break, this is a game that you have to have. And this is going to be a chess match, especially for Coach Johnson. He's got a older, more experienced head basketball coach, and this is his young career. So this is a benchmark. You want to kind of get a good win today.
Yeah, it'd be a very quality win. Just to kind of go over some of Chapel Hill's players to watch tonight. It's going to be number 1, Tyson Berry, number 0, Austin Watkins. Those two right there, those two sophomores, have kind of, I've seen them play a couple times this season, and it seems like every game the camaraderie between the two is picked up. Another player to watch that I really like his game. He may not be one of those players that goes out there and does anything fancy, but just does the things he needs to do. Is Jared Jones.
Yeah.
I really like Jared's game. He has a knack for his mid-range. He can shoot the 3 if he needs to, and he can rebound. And those are things that the Bulldogs need. They need players like that to pick up those things that maybe not everybody wants to do, those dirty work type things.
You need any coach in America, if you're recruiting kids, and if your kids listen to this, there's no coach in America that doesn't want a kid that doesn't want to rebound. If he rebounds a basketball, he can play on anybody's basketball team.
It's all about wanting the ball, really.
It's all about
getting in the right position, block out, and just going and getting it.
And tonight, just some keys of the game right now for the Bulldogs. If they're interested in winning this basketball game, I hope they are. They're going to have to rebound the basketball.
Yeah.
And that's one of the benchmarks right now that they have to do. They have to rebound the basketball. They can't turn the ball over either. This is a game of possessions. So both basketball teams are hunting for a win. They're kind of teeter-totter, either way it goes. But both teams are hunting for a win, so the Bulldogs got to rebound the basketball. And like you said, you talked to him in the hallway, and he said if they make a couple of shots down the stretch, and then the game would have went different. Execution. If we talked about this earlier in the Palestine game where we're not executing, we got those kids back from football, and those kids, they didn't play very well. But now after a few games where they've already played, now they're coming into the game. They got a couple of weeks of practice under their belt. Now we're coming into play. Now the execution is set in place. We got to start seeing those things come to fruition in practice and in the game.
Yeah, we should see a lot better, just a team effort tonight, just because of the fact that they have played 3 games since we've seen them. So that's what I'm looking for tonight. I'm looking for sharper ball control, running the offense, less turnovers, things that you just in practice and playing games you can kind of work through, especially with this kind of weird shortened season with some games being canceled and, whatnot. You never know from week to week who you're going to play when. It may change. So just since they've got some games under their belt since we've seen them, I look for a lot more from not just your main players, but everybody as a unit. Coach Johnson likes to go pretty deep to his bench. So I like to see the starters play well, but also to get some good minutes from the bench, because that's going to be key going throughout the season.
Yes, getting a good start. It's all hands on deck, because we use that all the time. It's all hands on deck. Everybody grabs a rope. Everybody rows the boat. Everybody picks up an oar. So it's a team effort, and collectively. And I'm going to say this, the benchmark of the season, there's ebb and flows throughout the season. This is that Christmas break where you're not going to see the kids for a little while. Well, maybe not, but this is the point in time where the kids will get a little break. This is that benchmark right before you go that you want to get. You want to see exactly what type of team that you have.
Well, Corey, I'd like to, before we get too far into this, I'd like to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors this season, because
absolutely
without the sponsors, this is not happening. So we just want to shout out to those sponsors of tonight's broadcast: Woody's Accessories and Outdoor, Mike's Automotive, Big Tex Home Investments, Karen Murphy with Century 21, the Chapel Hill Youth Football Association, Curtis Scudder Jr. with Allstate and Tyler, HeyForAll.com, the Chapel Hill Alumni Association, Brandy Messenberg with the Property Group, and Ebenezer Church with former Chapel Hill basketball player as the pastor, Mr. Mitty Muse. So those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Corey, what else do we want to talk about? We still got about 4 minutes till the game tips off. You know, at this point, we've kind of gone over everything. We could go over the next couple of games we're going to cover. We hope that you're watching tonight on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook Live, it's great. We have a YouTube channel, and we need subscribers. So go to our YouTube site. It's Bulldogs Sports Network. Search for it in YouTube and subscribe. It'll automatically tell you when we go live for a broadcast. It also I set up the game schedules all the way through this year, and I'll add them more as we go. But it'll automatically notify you. Plus, it gives us, if every subscriber and like we get, it just helps our channel grow. So,
you're not doing anything, if you're just in the car, you're watching the state football game, just click subscribe, and if you want to watch for 10 minutes, watch for 10 minutes.
It's not locking you into anything.
Yeah, if you are a Chapel Hill alumni and you played basketball for Chapel Hill, and if you've gone to Chapel Hill at any point in time, click click subscribe.
Yeah, it just helps us know that you like what we're doing. We like what we're doing. We're having a great time. So just go on there and share our page with anybody family, friends. Whether or not you're going to watch all the games or just maybe every once in a while when you have time. But again, we love our Facebook viewers. Don't get me wrong. The advantage of YouTube, though, you go on that subscribe. If you have a smart TV, you have a Fire Stick, any of those devices with YouTube on it, hey, you're watching it on the big screen. Okay, you're sitting at home on the couch, turn us on, listen to us, watch some good basketball. That's all you got to do. It's easy.
I would name drop, but we're not getting sponsored by any of those names, any of those big names. So, unless Sony or Toshiba wants to cut us a check, I'll name drop all day.
Yeah, and again, if you're interested in sponsoring any games this season for us, just shoot me a message. We're still always looking for sponsors, and we'll set you up with a good deal. Maybe we'll just go to commercial, get a couple commercials in, and we'll be back.
Take a little break.
Yeah, we'll be back for the opening tip-off, maybe the starting lineups here in a few minutes.
Ready for the tilt, baby. Let's go.
All right, we'll be right back on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Woody's Accessories and Off-Road. Bigger showroom, bigger inventory, bigger shop. Over 150 combined years of experience in total vehicle customization. Locally owned and operated at the corner of Route 323 and Old Jacksonville. Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, where bigger is better.
Looking for a full-service resource where you can find, sell, cut, bale, or haul hay near you? Then Hay For All is for you. Hay For All is a full-service listing resource connecting buyers and sellers to help customers access the type, quantity, and price of hay to suit their needs, and sellers to find buyers at an affordable price. Create an account before January 1st, 2021 and receive a free lifetime membership. We look forward to serving you and helping you find the hay you need. If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Mike's Automotive. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been serving the Tyler area since 1991. Here at Mike's Automotive, you will experience the personal touch you deserve. Our service facility is state-of-the-art, and we strive to get you back on the road as soon as possible because we know your time is valuable. Our technicians are ASE certified, and we offer full service for most foreign and domestic vehicles. We want to earn your business with fast, honest service at a fair price. We are located at 10200 State Highway 31 East here in Tyler, Texas. Visit us today at www.mikesautomotivetyler.com or call us at 903-566-5666. We look forward to serving you.
We're going to go live down on the court for the national anthem.
Proudly
All right, Corey, we're about ready to tip off here.
Yes. Let's get it on.
Been waiting for this game all week, Corey.
Yeah, Bulldogs need a good start tonight. They gotta get a good start. I expect it to be a fast-paced game, but like I said, the Bulldogs need a good start.
Yeah, can't afford to get off to a bad start against a good team.
Good team, good size. I expect Center to crash the boards. I expect it to be a good up-and-down match tonight.
And here we go, opening tip. Jared Jones wins the opening tip. Back to Huddleston, and Chapel Hill will take possession first.
The Center starts out in the 1-3-1 zone.
Chapel Hill's moving the ball around the perimeter. Jarrell Hunter for three, and good. There's your start you wanted, Corey. Jarrell Hunter drills the opening three. Gives Chapel Hill early lead. Couldn't have started any better right there, that first possession.
It's very important right now the Bulldogs defend without fouling.
So far, very good defense here. A little trap down by Barry. Going to force the jump ball. It's going to stay here to Center. It's a great defense by Barry to go down and help Huddleston and force a little trap down.
That's a good dig. I don't want to get too aggressive going for the ball, but that's a good dig.
Center setting up their offense here. Doing a little weave action. Chapel Hill switching very good off those screens. Good D there by Hunter. No good. Rebound Huddleston up to Watkins. Watkins on the break. Kind of fumbles the ball, but was able to collect it and score. Austin Watkins.
Good defense, good finish.
So far, so good. Chapel Hill, 2 possessions, 2 scores. Center forces a shot up.
Huddleston he's already got 2 good rebounds already.
That's a great pass. Barry up to Watkins.
Got away with that one.
Yeah, I think he might have walked there. Didn't call it. Center takes possession up with a steal. Barry with the quick hands. Barry's quick hands have already forced a couple turnovers. Oh, Jarrell Hunter just mishandles his dribble, come up the court. Center going in for a drive. That's number 2, Jamarian Evans. Wow, and gave up the offensive board.
Jacob Morris on the play.
Yeah, he was just sitting on the backside, was Morris, and basically got a free layup and then got a bonus point opportunity here as he goes to the free throw line.
Huddleston got caught underneath.
So did they call that foul on Huddleston there, Corey?
Yeah, it was a foul on Huddleston on that play.
All right. So that's his first.
He had 2 good defensive rebounds, and then he came back with the foul. I mean, you live with it, but.
Yeah, you really hate to pick that kind of foul up that early. If you're going to foul him there, don't let him make the bucket.
He's a sophomore. In the future, I hope that's a block.
Yeah.
He's 6'5". I hope he gets that block in the future.
Yeah, what's Morris there? 5'7". He's got about 10 inches on him.
Just put your hands up and hope he, if he doesn't get it, I don't think he should.
Morris misses the free throw. Huddleston got the rebound.
That's 3 defensive rebounds already by Huddleston.
Jarrell Hunter pulls the 3 again, no good. It's a rebound by Liker of Center. Looks like Chapel Hill's happy with kind of just playing a kind of almost a zone. They're just kind of switching off on this center offense. As
You don't want to overplay it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dribble handoff and looking for the edge to kind of turn the corner and go to the basket
just
just
like that. Huddleston tries to step over, couldn't quite get there. Rebound. Looks like, there you go. Hunter got it there. Gets to Barry to bring up the court. Barry over to Hunter. Skip pass. Yeah, to Watkins in the corner for three. No good. Jones is there, gets a hand on it, but couldn't come down with it. Ball goes back to center.
Now the center offense, they're being very patient with the basketball. The Bulldogs have to be solid on defense. As of right now, they're being very solid. I don't want them to get lackadaisical and fall asleep, because just like I just said, they're waiting for you to they want to turn the corner on the offensive end. And just as I said that, boom, they turn the corner and try to get almost an easy layup.
It's almost like they lull you to sleep with it, go back and forth, and then back cut. And
I mean, they're not in a hurry. There's no shot clock.
Yeah.
There's no point of being in a hurry. Get the shot that you want.
Oh, nice steal by Barry. Up to Jones. Watkins down. Goes up for the two. No good. Jones cleans up the play. Jared Jones in the right place at the right time. Running to rebound. Oh, that's not a good foul. Watkins picks up a cheap one at midcourt. So definitely a sophomore play. He's going to need to clean those up. He can't afford to pick up cheap ones. He's gotten foul trouble a couple times this season already.
Game like this, you can't afford to get in foul trouble. Everybody's attuned.
That's his
attention to detail right now. Everybody's up.
That's his first right now, but keep that in mind later when we get down to the end of the game. Hopefully it won't be a factor. Oh, nice back cut by center.
That's the best possession I could say for Huddleston right there. He didn't jump.
Yeah, he
All
just
he did
stood
was
his
put
ground.
his hands up.
Hunter for three in the corner, no good. Jones fighting for the rebound, couldn't quite come down with it.
Again.
Evans with the rebound and gets the ball up the floor for center.
Got away with that one.
Oh, it could have been a travel call, no call. Jumper for center, no good. Oh, another foul. That's going to be on Huddleston. That's going to be two. He's going to have to go to the.
I like his effort. He's gotten 2 fouls, but I like his effort. He's rebounding the basketball, but I like his effort.
Yeah, I don't know if Coach Akimba Johnson has noticed that he's got 2 fouls, but nice defense there by Jones. It forces the ball to be turned over back to the Bulldogs.
Good defense.
Yep. And there goes Huddleston to the bench. They're going to go. Bulldogs are going to go a little smaller here. Going to bring in Bam Ford for Huddleston. That's going to probably put Jared Jones at the 5. See what the Bulldogs come out. Bam's going to come out firing for 3 in the corner. It's good. Bam Ford.
Good setup. Good possession by the Bulldogs. They were patient. Came out, ran a set play. Remember we talked about during the pregame, execute.
Yeah.
One of the keys to the game.
Bam comes in, wasn't shy. He just pulled the trigger. So with 3:18 left in the first quarter, we're going to take a break right here on Bulldog Sports Network. Bulldogs lead 10-2. We'll be right back.
Remembering Chapel Hill legend, Coach Johnny Williams. Coach Williams represents the spirit and pride of Chapel Hill. His unwavering support for the Bulldogs on and off the field will always be remembered and cherished by generations of lives he touched. Coach Williams is a Bulldog for life.
And we're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. 3:18 left in the first quarter.
Bulldogs got a quick start.
10-2.
Just like we talked about during pregame, some of the keys to the game, they're coming out rebounding the basketball, they're not turning the ball over, and they're executing. So all those keys are being hit right now, and they're looking good.
Yeah, center brings the ball off the floor with Evans. He drives it in, and he's fouled, and he makes the basket. That foul is going to be on Bam Ford. That's going to be his first.
That was more of the offensive. That's more of the offensive player. He was being aggressive. He got to the basket, and
Yeah, he forced the issue.
He forced the issue, and that's actually a good drive for him.
Yeah. And he completes the 3-point play. cuts the lead to 10-5.
Now center comes out in a little half-court trap.
See if the Bulldogs can adjust to this here. Being
Good ball
patient
movement.
around.
Let's
Jones.
be patient.
Skip pass.
One more pass.
Good. Van Ford. Skip pass intercepted by Preston. And then
Quick.
Barry just takes it from him. Oh, it's a crafty move by Barry as a sophomore. He dribbled over into the center defender. That was number 10, Marquise Hall.
Got the ball back, got a steal.
And he forced him to foul him.
Yeah.
That was a great move. I like that. That just looks like something I would do. You know, dribble over into the defender, make him, then flop, make him look like he was going to make him foul you. I mean, that was a great play. I like that.
You've never seen Brett play. He flopped. Manu Ginobili got it from Brett.
Watkins for 2. It's an art, Corey. It's an art.
It's an art. It's an art.
If you do it correctly, you can really draw attention to yourself and draw some good charges. So
Pivotal points of the game, it works.
yeah, I like that right there. He saw the guy there just kind of stumble and he just dribbled into him. So oh, nice defense there again for the Bulldogs,
That's a
forcing
very good
another
defensive
turnover.
play.
Yeah,
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to kind of go in a little depth here. Their offense is predicated on getting easy baskets. We all know that. It's very important that the Bulldogs don't fall asleep on defense. Later in the basketball game, that backdoor cut, depending on how you play it, that could be an easy 2
well,
points.
and your legs get tired too, and you get heavy-footed, and you don't get over there.
That's a dangerous offense if you're not paying attention. If you're lackadaisical on defense and not pay attention, backdoors like that, plays like that, those are backbreakers.
Jared Jones in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound by Preston again. Picks up another rebound. It takes it all the way to the basket, no good. Rebound by Jared Jones, looking for help. He brings it up the floor himself. Gets it over to Barry, to Bam Ford, back to Barry, spins.
That possession right there, I wish Barry would have just calmed down and shot the basketball. That was a good shot.
I like the spin move, but he spun into like 3 center defenders. It was could have been a travel if they'd have let him go, but he got bailed out with that foul. Bam Ford over for 3, no good.
Got a good looking shot.
Yeah, I like the shot. He can make those. Oh, that's going to be a foul by Barry, just stopping the layup. Stops Hoyt from driving.
Thus far, center's getting a lot of their possessions, a lot of their points at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're forcing the issue. They're going to the hole, forcing Chapel Hill to either foul them or play solid defense. And so far, they've gotten some fouls. Chapel Hill's already got 5 team fouls early. So that's going to put center in the bonus early, which is going to help them because it looks like so far their free throw shooting has been fairly good. I mean,
yep.
I know we've struggled at the line this year, but
Yep.
center has been very solid so far.
And the Bulldogs have been in a drought on offense. They hadn't scored in almost 2 minutes. So this is going to be a good possession. We got to calm down, and we have to really pay attention on offense and get a good shot. We've gotten good looks, but we hadn't been able to make a shot down the stretch as of yet.
Barry for 3, a little long. Going to hit the rim and go up and hit the old string above the basket, and that's going to be out of play.
Settling for 3-pointers.
Yep.
You got to be patient.
So center's going to take over the possession here. I'd like to see Chapel Hill get some touches into Jared Jones inside. Oh, as I say that, Jones comes over and helps Watkins with the block.
Hell of a play.
Hands up. And number 2 for center, Evans buries the 3.
That's one of the leading scorers, knocked down the shot.
And here we go. The lead is now 3 after being up 8 early. Chapel Hill passing the ball around the perimeter.
We got to have more movement.
Tough pass. And that's Deuce McGregor checked in. I did not see him come into the game, but he did check in. Looks like for Bam Ford. Terrell Hunter with the rebound. Out to Watkins.
Good pass. Good possession.
Barry to Watkins.
Good possession.
Nice drive by Watkins. He's going to go to the line.
It all started on the defensive end. They got a steal, pitch the ball. And I preached this before, even before it even in Little League. Pitch the ball ahead, sprint down the court, pitch the ball ahead, outlet drill. Pitch the ball ahead, finish in transition. Even if you don't finish, you still get fouled.
Well, and you're doing more what centers do on this end.
Yep.
That's forcing them to make a choice, either play solid defense or foul you. And
especially if you can't score in the half court, you want to score as many transition baskets as you possibly can.
well, something we talked about in the beginning of the game is we talked about center was going to have a size advantage, but I don't guess their tall guys really play. They don't have as much size as Chapel Hill overall. I feel like when we have our group out there, we're actually a little bit on the taller side than what I thought we were coming into this matchup.
We have size. We're bigger than they are. Their guys have rebounded the basketball. In the past, they've rebounded the basketball. But once again, they're on a 2-game skid, so that could be something, too, to look out.
Yep. Running up to Watkins. That's going to be no good. Didn't get it quite off. So that's going to put us at the end of the first. Chapel Hill leads center 13-9. We'll be back on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. We'd like to thank our sponsors here for the second quarter, Big Tex Investments and the Chapel Hill Youth Football and Cheer Association. Thank y'all for sponsoring this quarter. Corey, we had 2 quarters there in one. Chapel Hill dominated the first 4 minutes, and after that, center took control and chopped back into this and only down by 4.
Transition backs made the difference. They scored in transition, and then they scored at the free throw line.
Turnover in there, trying to force into Jones. Did McGregor, and it wasn't there. Preston drives the lane and makes a nice little double clutch layup. Nice move there by Preston. Inside to Huddleston, over to Jones. Tough shot.
I'm not mad at that possession. I actually like that possession.
Oh, center stepped out of bounds, so Chapel Hill's going to take that back.
They were patient, made the right plays, but we gotta start converting those baskets. That was a better possession that we've had in the zone as of yet.
Watkins at the top of the key for 3, no good. Rebound inside by Barry, couldn't finish. Oh, wow, we got a break there as Deuce McGregor gets an early Christmas present, Corey. Center did the thing you do not want to do, and that's save the ball under your own basket. And McGregor said, he said, thank you, center, Merry Christmas to me, and put it in for 2.
Good defense.
Oh, they're going to get Jones.
That was a good effort.
He was trying to block him out, but.
Yeah, that was a good effort. It was just a bad angle on the ball. We'll live with that.
That foul on Jones is his first.
I'm not gonna be mad at him for boxing.
Yeah, he was hustling, trying to block out. No hurt there. That does put center in the next foul. Going to be going to the free throw line. Oh wow, wide open layup there. Number 32, Kamadre Horace with the 2 points for center.
I was just about to yell, watch the live, but I forgot I was on live. So.
Get into the game here. Can't help it sometimes. Barry wide open for 3.
He sat
Good.
Down. I knew
Tyson Barry. Barry's
I knew it was going in when he sat down and shot the ball. He sat down.
That was a big shot for Chapel Hill.
Yes, we needed that one.
Need a couple of possessions here.
Oh, that was a steal.
Scores. It was close. Comes back over to help there. It's like they're trying to do a little trap on the outside. Huddleston gets a piece of it up to McGregor. McGregor overthrows Barry. Oh, man.
I'm not mad at that possession.
Yeah, because that was, that's something that's hard to do is overthrow Tyson Barry on the basketball. He's so fast. And I like the effort by McGregor to get it to him, just a little bit too much heat on it.
Yep. Good thing about basketball, as long as it's in bounds, it's a live ball.
Yeah. we go. Center setting up their offense. It's Preston handling the ball for center. McGregor over pursues that a little bit. Got away with it. Barry dribbles it up. McGregor's left wide open for three. No good. Oh, Barry steals the rebound.
Oh, you got to
to
find
Hunter.
him.
Oh, a little bit out of the. Oh, and then McGregor lost the ball and tried to throw it back to Huddleston at the three-point line. Oh, and that's going to be a bad foul by Huddleston. Ooh, he hit him in the face. He's helping him up. Good sportsmanship there by Huddleston.
That's a good and bad foul. Good and bad foul. He didn't score, but that's his third foul.
Yeah, you can't. I liked it, but I don't like it.
It's a good and bad. You know, it's a good and bad foul. You know.
It's hard to call.
I'm never going to say that's a bad foul when the offensive player doesn't score. You foul.
But 5 minutes to go in the first half, and he's going to be sitting the rest of the half. I mean, I can't.
That's the bad part about it.
I can't ever call that a
That's
good
the
foul.
bad part.
You got to know what your fouls and this early in the game. You got to let the guy score the layup.
He's a sophomore.
I know.
I give him.
I
that.
know.
It's a coachable moment.
Because now he's taking himself out of the game for the rest of the half.
Yeah.
Chapel Hill passing the ball around the perimeter. In the corner to Bamford. He likes the corner. Oh, couldn't quite find that one. They're going to call a foul, and it's going to go against Chapel Hill again. Did they call that on Jones again?
I'm trying to figure this one out.
No, they called it on center. So ball's going to be underneath the basket.
The shooter.
So I think it was away from the ball. I think it was Jones and whoever he was fighting with under the basket, because it looked like they were going to call it. We'll take it. Hunter for three outside, no good. Rebound, Watkins, and it's good.
I would love for Watkins to do that more often.
Yeah, he's so tall. He needs to get in there on the offensive glass, and because he can also jump fairly well as well. So he's just used to playing guard. So he's got to remember on this team he needs to be inside a lot more to help rebound. Especially with the lineup they got out there right now, you've really got Jared Jones as your only inside player because Watkins is normally a guard. So if he can step in there and help him, that will help this team with this lineup out there. Good D. Oh, it's travel right there. Oh, the offense. I like that even better. Either call right there. An offensive foul right there on Horace.
He traveled before he pushed, but I'll take either call.
Either one.
I'll take either call.
We'll take the travel or the offensive foul.
Those
either
are both
way.
negatives.
Either way for us, Chapel Hill will get the ball back.
Yeah.
4:37 left
Now,
in the second quarter.
One adjustment that I would actually make in the second half is whenever they're doing the ball screen, every other possession, I would trap on the ball screen.
Nice jumper there.
It's a good possession.
Yeah.
And I say every other possession, or maybe kind of stagger every third possession. They wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, it's a great little jumper there in the lane by Hunter. Very nice shot. Chapel Hill's pushed their lead back out to 7, 22-15. Halfway through the second. Oh, nice pass underneath the basket. Horace is wide open and makes an easy two. He's really taking advantage of Chapel Hill's lack of a post guy in there right now. Horace has really pushed his muscle and strength around inside.
Yeah.
That's going to be a foul there.
And see,
on Bamford. You got to get inside of him.
We can't just touch the ball and jump. We got to either have the rebound or get away from it.
Yeah.
And now you're shooting a 1-and-1.
Yep. Every foul now is sending the center roughnecks to the line. That's what we talked about earlier with those cheapy fouls early. It's gonna turn this last part of the half into a free throw shooting contest, and center's the only one entered right now because we only have 5. Our center only has 5 fouls on the floor right now. So. And he misses. Chapel Hill with the rebound.
Let's see how we attack the zone.
22-18. Chapel Hill leads by 4. Getting some good work. I like to see them get the ball a little bit inside here. Watkins going to fire up a three in the corner. No good. Jones with some
You know,
great work.
I love it. I love it. He stayed with it, and he got the offensive rebound. And he's probably my favorite player on this team.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I love his
Corey.
athleticism and his effort.
He's always around the ball. Oh, he forced that one out. It jumped to pass the ball, which
That's
you don't
a
want
good
to do. But great effort there. Yeah, Jones, I don't want to say he reminds me of me, but he kind of does. Like, he does a lot of the little things.
Yep.
He gets good position. He's always fighting for the rebound. He plays great defense, and he really does whatever's needed, whatever his team needs him to do. Like
He's
right
always
now,
on the court.
yeah, right now he's having to play post, the biggest guy on the court, which it's not normally his position, but that's what he's needing.
His activity around the basket, his activity there is very important.
He's causing havoc to center right now. They don't like him around the basket. Offensive foul.
We made our mind up that possession to attack the basket. I'm not mad at that, but he did it. The possession before when he stopped and made a nice little floater, a nice little jump shot, he should have did the exact same thing this possession.
Yeah. I like the attack, but definitely the defender was set. That's only Hunter's first foul. Again, on an offensive foul, there won't be a 1-and-1, so center just takes over possession. 2:28 left in the half. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Jones. He did stay vertical. He kind of lowered his arms a little bit, lost his verticality, and that's where they got the foul. It's a good call there. Not for Chapel Hill, but it was good. It was the right call. That's going to be Jones's second. So let's kind of watch the fouls as we go here. We have 10 team fouls now, and we've got several players with 2 or more, which, it being our taller players, is going to be a big factor later. And we already got Huddleston over there on the bench with 3. Now you've got Jones on the court with 2. Bamford also has 2 on the bench. Or actually, he's on the court as well with 2. So we'll just see how that plays into the game later. Bam drives in. It's going to deflect off center and then off Jones, and center's going to take possession.
And on that possession,
That's a tough pass down that baseline. It really is. It's almost a bounce pass is the best way to go if you can get one through.
better defense.
Nice. Watkins with the rebound. Gives the ball up to Bamford. He's driving to the paint. He goes to the hole, and he scores the bucket, and one
Good
more
possession, good
coming.
play. The more Watkins plays, the more he's going to learn. The first thing he does when he gets the basketball, you shouldn't dribble.
You should
especially
look
off
up. Yeah.
You should lock in the rebound, secure the ball, and then look to make a pass.
He really got away with dribbling through 3 center
He did.
defenders. I mean, could have easily been stolen, and they had a layup on this end. But fortunately for Chapel Hill, he was able to get through there and get it down to Bamford and makes the 2 plus
This
the
is a
free
big
throw.
defensive possession right now.
Let's see. They're going to call it.
It's a jump ball.
They're going to call a jump. Center is going to retain possession. Refs are still talking about it.
It actually was off of the Rough Riders, but we'll give it a jump ball just to be fair.
Yeah.
I'd rather them do that than make the.
Yeah, great defense there. Chapel Hill defends the floater to the lane for Henderson. For center. That's Marcus Hall for 2 for center. Does a nice move there. It's a tough shot. You make that one, just give him credit and move on. Barry thought about the 3
He's got to
for a
find him.
minute.
He missed him. He was wide open.
Yeah. Barry's going to line up the 3. It's going to be an air ball. No good. Center with the rebound. Oh, tough behind the back. Oh, that should have been a foul there. He dove. They called a jump
Good effort.
ball. Not sure. We thought he got a timeout, but the referees didn't give it to him.
We still win.
Got the jump ball, so
the
Chapel Hill
jump ball.
takes possession. 1 minute 10 left in the first half. Chapel Hill leads by 6.
important possession right now. We got to get a good look at the basket. We got to reverse.
Tough pass there by Watkins, deflected out. Ball stays with Chapel Hill.
The spacing's there. The spacing on the offensive end is there. They've got to make the right reads.
I like to see a little big-to-big action. Maybe hit Watkins and then get Jones to cut to the basket.
And that is all about making the right reads.
Hunter for three. Jones attempts to go get the rebound. Just couldn't quite grab it. Center grabs the rebound. Oh. And that's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Jones. That's huge right there. Jones picks up his third.
Ford had a possession to take a charge. He had every right.
You know, I was just thinking that, Corey. I said, man, if that had been me, I'd have just stood there and just took the punishment there. And he didn't. So when he didn't do that, it forced Jones to have to come over and try to help, and then picked up his third. Now, I don't know if Coach John, no, he's going to bring in Huddleston. Now, that's interesting. Huddleston, so that's 3 fouls on Huddleston. He's going to sub in for Jones. So let's hope that Huddleston can play smart these last 30 seconds.
Yeah, 35 seconds.
And what that tells me, Corey, is that Coach Johnson does not have confidence in bringing anybody else to these last 35 seconds off the bench.
Well, Dad, and it's a teachable moment for the senior. You want to – it easily could have been a technical foul, that possession. He's gotten a little rattled.
Yeah, I didn't get the timeout he wanted down here, and then he got the foul called on him. So
that's a hell of a pass, by the way.
Watkins going to come up with it somehow and completes the play, and he's going to get a chance for a third point.
We've said this the last telecast. If you get the ball in the paint, you're 6'6". You're slowing down. Every time we've gotten the ball, well, not every time. The times that we've gotten the ball inside the paint, it's been advantageous for us.
Yeah, and especially if you can get Austin Watkins in there, because I feel like as he goes, Chapel Hill goes. When he starts playing well, we get our lead stretched out, and I don't know if that's just coincidental or that's just the way it's gone, but it seems that way. Center's going to line up a three, and that's good. That's Preston for three at the horn.
That's a big shot.
That's going to cut the lead to 5 at the half. So that's going to be a 25 points for Center, 30 for Chapel. So 30 to 25. Corey, you got any thoughts before we go to commercial break for the first half?
Well, just like we thought, it's like I said, a lot of teachable moments. The Bulldogs started out slow, which I'm glad they did. After a while, they kind of start getting lackadaisical with the ball and not taking possession by possession. The zone is the thing that I don't want to happen for Center, for Chapel Hill, is that they lull themselves to sleep. Center lulls us to sleep. We play the zone, and then eventually their offense starts to work, and then eventually we start turning the ball over. That tends to happen to an inexperienced basketball team. So I don't want that to happen. So this half in the locker room right now, we've got to tweak some things and fix some things. So hopefully we can get those fixed for the second half.
Yeah, my biggest thing that I see, and this is over was this our second or third game we've covered the Bulldogs boys team, is that we're on this roller coaster the entire game. So we have these great moments where we get up 10, 15, and then we kind of like, okay, we're comfortable, and then they let the team back in it. And that's something that they can't do if we get into district play. If you get ahead of a team, put them away early, because if the more you let them back in the game, things can happen. Ref makes a call, doesn't go your way, you get in foul trouble, things like that can happen at the end of the game, and just
you
basically
can shoot yourself in a game.
You give away a game that you should win. Yes, exactly. So I think that's the thing that I see so far that's going to be, I guarantee it's on Coach Akimba Johnson's radar, because he's watching the same game we are, and I just really see that. I think they've got to get more of a killer instinct and to put the team away, and I think it'll come as the season goes, but that's just what I've noticed so far that's cost us beating some teams that we should have beat by 25, only beating them by 10 and 8. And so, like right now, I feel like we should be up on Center at least 15 points. And it's only a 5-point game. Center's right there. And so hopefully the second half we can come out and they can get that killer instinct and put Center away like we know they can.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to take a commercial break. Be back for the second half right here on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
Hey, can I
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe driver, save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe driver, save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
That's Safe Drivers Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Drivers Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. That's totally him.
That's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
Good evening to the classes of Chapel Hill. Classes from 80, maybe some in 1979, all the way up. I want to let you all know that I love you, and I'm just happy to have had a chance to work with you during your time in the Chapel Hill School District. And we have turned out many great students. One, for instance, the superintendent of school, and we got many others that are doing different things. Thank y'all, and I hope that y'all will have a good time this afternoon and tonight. Those of you who are traveling, be real safe going home, and we'll see you next year. May God bless you.
Woody's Accessories and Off-Road. Bigger showroom, bigger inventory, bigger shop. Over 150 combined years of experience in total vehicle customization. Locally owned and operated at the corner of Route 323 and Old Jacksonville. Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, where bigger is better.
Looking for a full service resource where you can find, sell, cut, bale, or haul hay near you? Then Hay for All is for you. Hay for All is a full service listing resource connecting buyers and sellers to help customers access the type, quantity, and price of hay to suit their needs, and sellers to find buyers at an affordable price. Create an account before January 1st, 2021 and receive a free lifetime membership. We look forward to serving you and helping you find the hay you need. If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Mike's Automotive. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been serving the Tyler area since 1991. Here at Mike's Automotive, you will experience the personal touch you deserve. Our service facility is state-of-the-art, and we strive to get you back on the road as soon as possible because we know your time is valuable. Our technicians are ASE certified, and we offer full service for most foreign and domestic vehicles. We want to earn your business with fast, honest service at a fair price. We are located at 10200 State Highway 31 East here in Tyler, Texas. Visit us today at www.mikesautomotivetyler.com or call us at 903-566-5666. We look forward to serving you.
Remember Remembering Chapel Hill legend Coach Johnny Williams. Coach Williams represents the spirit and pride of Chapel Hill. His unwavering support for the Bulldogs on and off the field will always be remembered and cherished by generations of lives he touched. Coach Williams is a Bulldog for life.
Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Just saw one of the girls' coaches come through, Corey, and had some exciting news for us. Chapel Hill girls pull off a buzzer beater in Spring Hill tonight.
Good win.
They take the game 50-49. Alexis Calderon with the game-winning shot.
Calderon again.
Yep. We had them Tuesday night, Corey, and Calderon was all over the place. And tonight she hits a buzzer beater to take it, and that puts them to 2-0 in district play. Spring Hill is always a good quality girls team, so that's a big win for Chapel Hill this season, the girls.
Anytime you win on the road in a conference game is a big win. Could care less who you play, but this game for sure, especially if it's against a quality opponent like Spring Hill. I'll take that.
Yes, sir.
I'll take a win any day.
So here we go. We're going to go over a few stats real quick here for the first half. Watkins with 10 lead to Chapel Hill, followed by Bam Ford with 6, Jarrell Hunter with 5, Jared Jones with 4, Tyson Berry with 3, and Deuce McGregor with 3. Remember, the big thing for Chapel Hill, we have several players. We have Jones and Huddleston both on the floor right now with 3 fouls. Well, something to watch in this half.
They gotta start paying attention more and paying attention to details. They can't get, dumb penalties, dumb fouls. They can't do that down the stretch.
Looks like we're having a little bit of trouble with our clock, so we'll work on that and try to get that back up. But in the meantime, we'll keep you up to date on the time as we go. Chapel Hill, their first possession here of the second half. Moving the ball around the perimeter against center zone. Skip pass over, Berry. Top of the key, Hunter for 3, no good. Smart play by Huddleston, didn't reach over the top. I like the effort, but then he backed off and didn't pick up the foul. Very smart play there.
I haven't been keeping tally. If I was keeping tally, I would probably say that's almost the 15th or 16th three-pointer that we've taken, and that in the span, the wide open shots. So you can't be mad about them being wide open shots, but you still want to kind of work inside out.
Yeah, and I talked to, again, like I talked in pregame, I talked to Jared Jones this week in the hallway and asked him about those losses to Lufkin and Longview. And that was his thing in those games. He said if we'd have made shots, we win those games. So hopefully Chapel Hill can pick back up there in their 3 points makes, because so far they haven't made many tonight. There's a back cut by center. Nice defense by Huddleston, straight up. Watkins up the floor to Berry. Back to Watkins, into Jones in the
Beautiful
paint.
possession.
Nice floater for Jones.
Once again, it's a
pass,
good possession.
pass, bucket. I like it.
Shot. Remember what we touched on early in the first half about about the center offense. They don't want to lull us to sleep.
Huddleston grabs another rebound there.
Just that pass possession, they caught us.
Berry over to Watkins. Watkins lines up a three-point attempt, and it's good. Austin Watkins for 3. He has 13 to lead Chapel Hill, and now Chapel Hill leads by 10.
And that's a trap.
Another steal by Hunter.
That's that trap that I was discussing earlier.
To
Now we gotta win
Watkins
this
with a little
possession.
up and under move. Austin Watkins with 2 more.
Good
That's
possession.
15 for Watkins. And Chapel Hill's going on a run. Let's see what the ref's going to call. Oh, the center's going to call a timeout. Corey,
That's
they
a
got a
great run, good possession.
30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Chapel Hill leads 37-25. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. 6:17 left in the third quarter. Chapel Hill leads 37-25.
Game of spurts. It's a game of spurts, Brett.
And
Came out, had a couple of
7-0 run.
stops. Good,
7-0 run out the break. That's what we needed.
good defensive
Let's see
stops,
if we
couple
can
of
stay on
layups.
top of the roller coaster instead of going down. Let's see if we can do that this time. Put this game away. Chapel Hill in their man-to-man defense. They're going to get a cheap foul there. Looks like they're going to get Jarrell Hunter with the reach in. That's his second.
What I would love, and this is further down the line, instead of him reaching in, I would love for him to take a charge. Now take it to the lane there. And that's Huddleston on the foul. So and one are going to count the basket. Jamarian Evans for the Rough Riders with the basket. Is going to the free throw line for an and one. 37-27 for the Bulldogs ahead right now. That is Huddleston's fourth foul. So like we discussed earlier, we can't continue to keep giving up fouls, and he's got his fourth foul, so this puts us in danger right now. And see, right now, this is what we discussed earlier. I was trying to say, if we could get a dive and a hard flash, that possession is there. I take that. Watkins going to the free throw lines. Another foul by the by center.
All right, I'm back now. We got the scoreboard back up and working there.
Shot by Watkins.
He's got a good touch for the big man. We noticed that early when he was picked to shoot a technical free throw. We know he has confidence in him to make the shot.
He's kind of got a wind up when he's shooting the basketball. He's kind of got a wind up.
It's 1 of 2 for the line for Watkins. Chapel Hill leads by 11.
See
Ooh,
there, and
good.
that's what I was referring to earlier. That trap. If we can get that trap going.
Yeah, he almost had it.
Right now.
Barry with the reach in from behind, taps it away. Center's able to pick it back up. Nice defense there. Barry forces the ball to be dribbled off the center's foot. That was Jacob Liker off his foot. Chapel Hill takes over possession.
Good defensive possession.
Center still in their zone. Barry lines up a 3 on the wing. No good.
Good rebound.
Great rebound by Jones, and was able to come underneath the basket with the left hand and put it in.
Active around the basket, good hands.
And I didn't notice this a while ago, but Cameron Murphy has checked in the game for Chapel Hill, taking Kevion Huddleston out to the. So that's good. That he needs some action early in the season. So if we do get in foul trouble later down the line, he has experience of being in there in a tight game.
It's always good to have a big body.
Yep.
Especially when you have a lot of guys on the team. Another big body is always good to throw in there, give some fouls.
Did we see who that foul was on, Corey? 'Cause I missed that one.
I think that was actually on Murphy.
Okay. So that'll be his first.
And see, just like that possession early, just like that possession now, they caught us slipping again, and they went to the back door. And that's the second time they've done that this half. So we got to be cautious of that.
So like Bam Ford's going to check in for Jared Jones. Now, this is just my theory, but see if you agree with me here, Corey. What Coach Johnson is doing right now is he is resting his foul trouble guys. He got a big spurt now. He can afford to give him a little break. Nice cut to the basket. Barry to Bam Ford on the easy layup.
It's been there all day.
Yep. As I was saying there, Corey, I think we've got a little bit of a lead now. He's able to put his guys and give them a break, maybe buy some time with those fouls as Chapel Hill continues to push the lead. It's now to 14. Nice steal by Hunter.
That was a great defensive possession. He got in the stance and he forced him into another defender.
Skip pass over to the corner. Austin Watkins for three. No good. Rebound Murphy. Great rebound by Murphy.
That was some good action. That was great defense by Ford. He forced him into another defender, didn't foul. He stayed in good position, stayed in good position on defense, forced it, got a steal, comes back down. I'm not mad at the three-point shot. He's wide open.
No, that's a good shot. Austin Watkins can bury that. I like the pass, the skip pass, and then I like Murphy's effort to get the rebound. We need more from that. Never can have too many big guys that can rebound. Barry's going to take it out. Hunter in the corner to Bam Ford as Chapel Hill passes the ball around the perimeter.
See, right now we need a good flash.
Watkins with a short jumper in the lane, no good. Center Horace with the rebound. Alex push the ball up the floor.
And that's
Oh, and that's going to be another foul on Murphy. I like the effort, though. He tried to get over and block Horace's shot, just couldn't get there, just bodied him up. Horace drew the foul, and now that's going to send Horace to the line.
I've harped on this before, and I've been saying it about trapping. There's one rule about trapping. If you're going to trap, you have to do it, and you have to do it hard.
Yeah, if you don't, then you're going to give up an easy layup.
Exactly. If you're going to trap, you can't halfway trap. You got to trap. You got to be aggressive, and you got to force the ball out of their hands. You can't halfway do it.
Yep. So while we've got a moment, I'd like to take this time to recognize the sponsors of the third quarter. We have Curtis Scudder Jr. with Allstate Agent and Tyler, Mike's Automotive, and Karen Murphy with Century 21 Real Estate. So thank y'all for sponsoring this quarter. Chapel Hill back on the possession here. Still up 14 points.
Beautiful.
Late here in the third. Nice floater.
He didn't settle for a three-point shot. He saw a gap, made a basketball move, got to the basket.
It's a nice floater by Jarrell Hunter. Love that play.
Good possession.
Not many players master that little mid-range game, and that was a nice play there. Murphy contest. Nice rebound by Hunter. Alex to Watkins. Watkins down to Barry. Barry drives it in. Draws contact. I think it's going to be a block. Oh, no. They called that an offensive foul on Barry. Yeah. I'm not sure about that call, but that's what they called. That's going to be Barry's second. I like the aggressive play.
It's a bad angle. That was a block.
Yeah, I don't think he was underneath him. That's going to be a cheapie on Hunter on the floor.
Game's getting a little loose.
The thing I don't like about this game right now, and you just said it, like the fouls are starting to add up. That just gives Hunter his third. So now that's another player on Chapel Hill with 3 fouls. You've got several with 2. So you've got Huddleston and Jones on the bench with 3. And now you have Jarrell Hunter on the floor with 3. So see what happens here. Bam takes the ball to steal. Bam's going all the way. He's a little bit out of control there. Kind of leaned on the defender. The defender moved and he lost his balance. Center drives in. Gave up another offensive rebound. Not what Chapel wants to see. Let's see what the refs call there. It's going to stay here. Did they call it on Jarrell Hunter again?
It's got to be over the back.
Yeah, they called it on Jarrell Hunter, and that's going to be his 4th. Ouch. That's looks like Deuce is going to check in for Hunter. He's going to the scores table. Hadn't seen a lot from Deuce tonight.
No.
Good to see him get some action here.
So the Bulldogs are up 16 points, 2 minutes to go in the basketball game. We're in foul trouble.
Wait, we've got more than 2 minutes left, Corey. We got another
2 minutes in the third quarter.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. 2 minutes in the third quarter.
I mean, I'd feel comfortable if it was only 2 minutes left, but just took another whole quarter with all these fouls.
A lot of fouls.
I just don't like that. It makes me nervous.
This is a chess move. So this is a chess move between the coaches now. Now what does Coach Johnson do? He's in foul trouble. He's got some of his key players in foul trouble, some of his bigs in foul trouble. And you have a 16-point lead, and now they're shooting 1 and 1, and could be shooting 2, for the remainder of the half.
Yeah.
So
here comes Watkins driving the lane. He's fouled. I like the drive by Watkins. I'd like to see him take over a little bit right here.
Yep.
Establish himself on the offensive end, and as he does that, center's going to have to collapse around him, and it's going to leave open shooters. And eventually Chapel Hill will make the threes. We know they can make them.
And this is when it comes, I was just saying about the chess move, this is when it comes into play. Center's only got 3 fouls.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a whole nother quarter coming up. They can be as aggressive as they want to be.
Yeah, Chapel Hill has to kind of be careful.
We have to be careful. So this is those chess moves among coaches. That this is that time in the game when you got to start thinking.
And it's going to be another foul. Man, the fouls are really starting to add up for Coach Dikemba Johnson. He can't believe it. Looks like that foul is going to be on Murphy. Cameron Murphy, and that's his third.
Yep. Now, Center's, I wouldn't be surprised if Center starts to press. They start to kind of press the issue. And if I'm Coach Harrison at this point, I tell my guys, we're attacking the basket every time. Unless you're wide open, shoot the 3, but we're attacking the basket. I'm attacking the basket every time. Let's get to the charity stripe.
Center makes those 2 free throws and cuts the lead back to 15. So 45-30, 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Tyson Berry attacks. Nice move over to his left hand and finishes. Tyson Berry.
And he can get that lane anytime.
And that's only
he wants
5
to.
points for Berry. He's another player that I'd like to see pick it up here and step up as we've got some foul trouble on the bench. Oh, no call. Oh.
Pull the chair from beneath. That's a good no call. That was a good no call.
I like that. I was expecting the foul, to be honest, the way the game has been called, but I like the no call there. Bam came up, gave him a little body contact, and then backed off of him, forcing Center to travel.
He might be our best man-on-man defender.
Yeah, he has got great that's what Bam's specialty. He can make threes when he's open, and he's a great defender one-on-one. And you have to have players like that. Now, Austin Watkins is starting to draw some fouls on Center now. He's attacking.
Going.
Yeah, he's starting to get loose and attack. So that's good for Chapel Hill. We need him to start making some plays, drawing defenders, and getting the rest of our guys open. Because right now, you've got 3 non-stars on the floor. You've got Watkins and Berry, and everybody else is a bench player. So not to take away from our bench, because we got a great bench, but they've got to step up and make some plays to make it easier for our bench players to get in rhythm. Deuce drives. Oh, great pass by Deuce. It's going to be waved off as Henderson. I keep saying Henderson. I don't know why. I'm ready for district play, I guess. Center picks up another foul. So their fouls are started. That's a couple fouls in a row. Refs trying to even it up, I'm sure. Coach Johnson's probably complaining about the difference in fouls. Great cut by Murphy. Ford finds him under the bucket, and he scores.
With that bucket, he beat me to it. I was just about to say, at this point in time, the Bulldogs have got to execute. One of the keys to the game down the stretch, you have to execute.
Another foul, and that's going to be on Deuce.
Just like I said before, they're attacking the basket. They have nothing to lose at this point.
Yep.
They're shooting 2 every time they're going in. Hey, let's attack the basket.
And that's only Deuce's first foul. So
we might be in for a long fourth quarter.
Yeah, this could be a long one. I'm hoping that we put it away, but way before then it doesn't come down to a foul and free throw shooting contest.
It looks like the Bulldogs on this end, they're executing more. So if we're executing plays on offense and we're not turning the basketball over, we're going to close the game out easy.
Yeah.
But we can't allow them to attack the basket and get to the free throw line, and we're just going to foul them every time. We can't do that. We have to
Nice
defend
block
without
out
fouling.
by Bam Ford. They couldn't come up with the ball, though. It's going to be a 3 there by center. No good.
Good box out.
Tyson Berry goes and grabs the rebound. He's going to bring the ball up. Over to Watkins. Watkins to Bam Ford. Drives baseline. Up. And blocked. Nice block by center. Oh, Watkins takes it right back from him. Bam. Oh, and he drives hard to the basket. It's fouled by Jermaine Preston. And Bam's going to go to the line for 2.
I'm going to tell you this. As a basketball guy, I'm not mad at that play.
Oh, I like it.
That was a block.
I like it.
That was a block. That was
I think
not a
the
foul.
only
That was a
reason that
block.
they kind of maybe have called it, he kind of came from a lot far back. Maybe they called low. Maybe they called, but I think he got ball up top. I agree with you on that, Corey. But the thing is, it went our way, so I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining about it, but if I'm neutral, I like that play. That's a hustle play. I don't mind that.
And you like it either way because you don't want to give up a layup right there.
No, not at all.
So Bam makes 1 of 2. Chapel Hill leads by 20 with 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Forrest dribbling in, kind of looks lost out there. And the 3-point attempt from center, no good. Murphy pulls down the rebound, and he's fouled.
Another rebound, good play.
Now, I will say as this quarter closes, I don't know this for sure. We did have someone post on the site that center is missing 3 to 4 players tonight. Now, that would make a lot of sense because we did expect this game to be a little bit closer. So, we don't know that for sure, but as we've heard, they're missing 3 to 4 players tonight. So, don't know what's behind that, if it's COVID related or not, or what the deal is with that. But, you play who you line up against, and that's what Chapel Hill's doing.
You got to play them.
Yep. So, just wanted to preface that because we did hear that. But the players that have lined up for center, I've been really impressed. They've been very, as the shot goes no good. Yeah, they played hard. You can't say they have not played hard.
Yep.
They played very hard in this game. So at the end of 3, Chapel Hill leads 51-30. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, can I
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe driver save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe driver save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, that's totally him.
It's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Here to start the fourth quarter. Chapel Hill leads 21-30 over center.
That's one of the best quarters I've seen them play thus far, just by doing the
And
games.
the interesting thing was we had a lot of guys on the bench with foul trouble. Looks like he's gonna stick with those guys that have been playing well. I like it. I like the strategy. Tyson Berry drives the lane. He's fouled.
And this is a part of the game, and we've mentioned this before, continue to say it, execution. You've got a 21-point lead. You don't want to turn the ball over. You don't want to get any silly fouls. Execute down the stretch, close out the game. Let's get the weekend going.
Berry at the line. Misses the free throw. Nope. Oh, late call. I thought they were going to call a foul, and then they didn't, and then the ref came in late and blew the whistle. I think it's going to be on Murphy.
See, that's
no, they called on Austin Watkins. I didn't see that.
I don't think about it. I don't.
Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that foul.
I thought they were going to get Murphy. That's Watkins'
I didn't
second.
see a foul at all. I didn't see
You didn't
a
see
foul.
one? Well, he kind of jumped at him and kind of caught him in the body. I thought they're going to let it go, which I would have been fine with.
The player fell, so that looked worse than what it.
Yeah, there must have been something we couldn't see from here on this end. For those of you that are interested, as we come up on offense, at the half, Argyle leads Lindale in the state championship 4A Division I, 28-0. So looks like Lindale's ran into a buzzsaw there with Argyle, their late tradition-laden program. Pass by Berry to Bam Ford, deflected. That's going to stay here with Chapel Hill. And the center with a good deflection there. That's Hoyt. Knocks it out of bounds. Bulldogs keep possession.
So now we're up by 20 points. We spread the floor out, and now we're just looking to get to the basket, looks like. Now we're shooting free throws. So now we're both close to a double bonus.
Yeah,
It'll be a long fourth quarter.
The fouls are lined up now, and the center's caught up with us almost. It's 10-9 in the foul category so far in this half. But we have not made any free throws. I know we're up 20, but we've got to make some free throws and ice this game away early. Don't let center get any confidence. Make some threes and come back and get close here.
The rebound.
Watkins with a great rebound, goes up, goes behind his back, shakes his defender, and also shakes the ball. A little too much dribbling there for Watkins.
We preferenced that earlier.
We know he can dribble, but whether you can and whether you need to are two different things. There was no need for that. They're up 20. Just go find your ball handler. Live to see another day.
Now that possession was a foul.
I was wondering.
They didn't call it. They could have called it twice.
Barry drives, no good. Deuce just, I don't know, tackled him almost there. I don't understand why we're fouling at this point in the game. There's no need. We're up 20 at half court. That's not where you want to pick the fouls up. And that was, I believe that was on Deuce.
Teachable moments. Teachable moments.
That's going to be his second.
You fouled him 20 feet away from the basket.
Well, 20 feet?
Boy,
I think he was at half court.
I wasn't pretty good at math in high school. I don't know.
Well, I know the 3 points around 20 feet itself, so he's probably 40 feet away
40
from the basket. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you totally. That he's, any case, way far away from the basket, and not any chance of scoring. And then you give them easy points. Don't make them earn it. They have to go to the free throw line and get freebies. Watkins drives in and draws the contact. Great move by Watkins. He'll go back to the line. And he's been a bright spot tonight. Watkins has a very strong performance going.
Hopefully Coach Johnson gets a timeout here. Maybe after the free throw, kind of draw up a strategy if he hadn't already done it, and not stress to him. We're not in a hurry. At this point in time, it's layups and free throws.
Yep. That's Watkins' 18th point of the night there at the line. So he's leading all scorers here tonight.
We're not coasting, but if it's not I don't want to take a three-point shot. I want to take the highest percentage shot possible, or if not, we're going to the free throw line.
Layups and free throws. Remember that whole strategy we used to talk about all the time? I think that's where we're at now.
But,
wow, nice drive there by Preston. Barry's still trying to drive the ball. I like the attack. He's forcing them to foul him.
I want to see Barry get at least an offensive or take a charge at least one time before the season's over when we're doing a telecast.
Well, he's got the ability to do so, Corey, because when you have that much athleticism and quickness where you can slide over so fast, you're already ahead of the game. Because I'll be honest, I wasn't the quickest player on the court. I was pretty fast, but I wasn't quick.
But you anticipate.
But you got to anticipate the defender, and if you have that much quickness, you can do it a lot easier. It's easier to get over there, get in front of the guy when he's going to either forearm shove you or just run you over and draw the charge. And that right there, I agree with you. If we can get him to do that, of course, he is a sophomore. He's got lots of time to learn that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But if we can get him to do that, that's going to increase his defensive game tremendously. Center drives in.
And so we just go 1-and-1 in the free throw shot. 1-and-1 at the line. Now we get an and-1. They could easily get the game down to 13.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, not 13, but
did you see a foul?
It was a foul. It was a foul.
Who'd they call that on? Because I didn't see them.
I want to say Murphy.
Okay. Well, if that is Murphy, that's his fourth. Now,
so
I just didn't see much contact on that one. I don't know. From what they were letting go here the last few minutes, and then they called that.
Remember I told you, I said they're going to continue to attack the basket.
Yeah, and here it is. It's 17 now. They've cut it a little bit now. Question is, how long does Coach Johnson go with Huddleston and Jones over there and Hunter all on the bench? I know these guys have done well, but you get to a point where you don't want to let the lead get too close.
If it's not broke, don't break it.
Like I think if the lead got under 15, maybe 13, he might think about bringing them back. But
that goes into as well. It's a teachable moment, execution. We have a lead. Let's play with the lead. Let's get shots that we can control.
Yeah, because you never know who you're going to end the ball game with. So it is a good time to let these guys kind of play at the end of the game. So it would not be a lineup that you'd normally have out there. Watkins with the shot. I like it was a good look, just didn't fall. Center takes the ball back down the floor. Bam. Oh, I like the effort from Bam. He tried to slide over and get that. That's what we're talking about with Barry. Bam almost got there. He was a little late, but effort, A+.
He tried, and if he was just there just a half a second sooner.
And that's going to be his third foul, third on Bam.
But then again, Center's at the free throw line.
I know. And here we go. They've got a chance to cut it to 15 if they make two here. And the first one's no good. Looks like Center's going to send in a sub for the shooter. No good on the second. Murphy with the rebound. And then it's up to Barry. Barry's going to bring the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs. Up to Bam. Austin Watkins, corner three, good. Austin Watkins buries a three to push Chapel Hill's lead back to 20.
It's a backbreaker.
Yeah, that one hurts if you're Center. And it's getting sloppy on the other end.
Gonna cause a timeout. That was a big possession by the Bulldogs. They needed that shot. Good execution. Got a wide open three-point shot. You can't be mad at that at all.
Yeah, yep. We'll just take a quick commercial break here. Chapel Hill leads 57-37 right here on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, can I call?
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe driver save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe driver save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
That's Safe Drivers Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Driver Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. That's totally him.
That's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
We're back on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Halfway through this fourth quarter here, Chapel Hill leads 57-37. I'd say the bright spot for the Bulldogs is they've been able to do this with a relatively bench-laden lineup. And as I say that, looks like Coach Johnson heard me a while ago, and now he's put his starters back on the floor. So we've got on the floor, we've got Watkins, Barry, we've got Hunter, Jones, and Huddleston.
Well, now you want to close out the game.
Yeah, this is where you make a statement right here. Put your guys back in, make a statement, and close it out. Now, and also see if you can play without fouling. You got some guys in foul trouble that are out there now. Not as much as they were earlier, but see if they can play without fouling. Oh, great play by Hunter to dive for it. Couldn't quite come up with it. Center.
Got two guys on the floor now. They hit each other.
And that's going to be a foul underneath on Barry. Was a collision at midcourt. A couple of center players with great hustle, but they ran into each other. Trainer's going to come out and check them out. I think they just kind of bumped heads. Yeah. It's a tough break. Looks like number 2, Jamarian Evans, took the brunt of that. He's a little more shaken up. I think his teammate, his teammate there, that's Jacob Morris. He got a laugh out of it. It's like,
I admire the hustle.
Dude, I had it. Why'd you dive at me?
It was friendly fire. It was a good hustle.
You can't be mad at that, Corey.
No, you can't.
The hustle I love it. I wish I could still do that, but unfortunately, if I dove like that right now, I might not be able to get up out of bed tomorrow. It's something about that age, man. I don't know.
You're only as old as you feel, but I guarantee you the hardwood it'll make you feel old.
It looks like we're going to take another timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Good evening to the classes of Chapel Hill. Classes from 80, maybe some in 1979, all the way up. I want to let you all know that I love you, and I'm just happy to have had a chance to work with you during your time in the Chapel Hill School District. And we have turned out many, many great students. One, for instance, the superintendent of school, and we got many others that are doing different things. Thank y'all, and I hope that y'all will have a good time this afternoon and tonight. Those of you who are traveling, be real safe going home, and we'll see you next year. May God bless you.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Fourth quarter here. Chapel Hill leads 57-37.
Another missed free throw there.
Center buries the second. That's Horace.
Well, center hadn't made a lot of free throws, so that kind of helped us out a lot.
Yeah.
As much as they've gone to the free throw line, they haven't converted.
So here we go. Chapel Hill starters back on the floor. Nice offensive set. Lots of cuts, a lot of movement. A lot more movement than we've seen. Of course, center's out to the man-to-man defense. So that's made a lot of difference. Hunter out for 3. No good. Rebound. Hadn't seen a lot of man-to-man defense against Chapel Hill this year, so it'll be interesting to see what they run. Jones with a nice rebound over to Hunter.
Possession.
Here we go. Barry kicks to Jones. Jumper, no good. Tried to force a trap. Center breaks the pressure. Oh. And that's going to be a foul on Huddleston. That's his fourth.
Had his hands up. I mean,
he was backing away. Center guy was out of control.
He attacked the basket.
Yeah, he just attacked, and that's going to be. Oh, that's his 5th foul. Okay, I must have missed a foul there with Huddleston at some point. So he is fouled out of the contest. Cameron Murphy has checked in his place, and that foul right there that's a tough break for Huddleston. I mean.
He actually started the game very well. He's a sophomore, teachable moments, kind of let him know, hey, you don't need those fouls early in the basketball game. But I don't think that was a foul. But like I said, when they start attacking the basket, that forces the officials to make a call.
He almost should have just stood his ground and took a charge. The center guy was out of control, and he just kind of got bailed out. Nice rebound there by Jones. I mean, again, Jones is all over the place. They've really missed his game tonight. They really haven't needed him because they've been up, but
he set the tone early.
He came back in and got right back to work, doing the dirty work, cleaning up the glass, blocking out.
You get an offensive rebound, you know, you deserve to put it back up. So, you know.
Free throw's good for Jones. Second one, no good. Rebound center. 3 minutes left in the game. Hunter with the deflection. And you got to wonder, since what we've seen this year with Chapel Hill, if Coach Johnson pulls the four corners out and starts letting them, you know, stall this game out, try to get out of here without getting anyone hurt. You know, they play tomorrow. They have Texarkana in Texarkana. Yep. So, you know, back-to-back days with games. I know they're young and they can do that kind of stuff, but you know, you would hate to see someone get hurt and not be able to play tomorrow. So you got to wonder when you pull the plug and give some guys on the bench some game.
Well, since you don't have a tournament, there's no tournaments this year. This is just as good as a practice.
It is.
So, you know, this is the time right now. You're up by 18 points. Let's kind of run some stuff. You know, let's get some different looks. Let's give guys some minutes, especially you're up 18 points. You know, there's certain things that you're looking for right now, especially right now when you're up by, like I said, you're up by 18 points. Give them a different look, different lineup.
Jones
some different
with
sets.
the free throw. He's got 10 in limited minutes tonight. Great outing by Jones. Second free throw for Jones. And that one's good as well. 11 points for Jones now. Nice block by Murphy. And back to Chapel Hill. Great defensive play by Murphy.
He's played some big minutes tonight.
He has, and he's been out. He's gotten out there, and he's fit in with this team and done what he's needed to do. Played solid defense, picked up some fouls that Huddleston kept him in the game longer. You know, because you still need some big fouls. You know, you have to foul. Looks like Coach Akimba Johnson's going to draw up something. He's getting his board, taking a timeout. We'll take it with him with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. Your score, Chapel Hill 60, Center 40. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel Hill will take the ball out of bounds by the scores table.
Coach Johnson called a timeout, and I mentioned this before earlier as well about, you know, at this point in time in the game and having a game tomorrow as well, you know, this is some stuff, some different looks that you want to see, different situational things that you want to have. And this is a good look right now, a good time to draw up a play.
Gets it down inside to Jones, no good. Center rebounds.
Simple big action there.
Fires up a three, no good.
Good box out.
Nice box out by Jones again. He's there for another rebound. Berry on the drive. In the lane, and it's good. Nice move by Tyson Berry.
He can get that action anytime he wants.
He sure can. He can get to that paint.
He's under control, nice little floater.
That's 8
Good
points
hands.
for Berry. Watkins with the steal. He's going to the paint with the left across the lane. He scores it. Austin Watkins with points, 23 and 24 on the night. Pushes the lead to 24. Center pulls up for three, no good. Berry with a long rebound. Watkins, why not? He takes another three, and it's good! The dagger from Austin Watkins puts Chapel Hill up by 27.
He's feeling it.
He is definitely feeling it tonight. I've kind of got my eye on who's the player of the game, Corey. I think we know who he's going to be tonight.
Yep.
Into Murphy. Two for good. Good. Hunter to Murphy for two more. Out of bounds, off center, back to Chapel Hill.
I'm going to say this. Cameron Murphy came in and played some big minutes.
And here comes the bench clearing that I was looking for. Let's see who Chapel Hill is going to put in here. Looks like they're going to bring in everyone off the bench. We're going to see Ricky Peterson, Bam Ford, William Chetland. Cameron Murphy's going to stay, and Deuce McGregor.
I can tell you this, we don't lack size. Not at all.
A lot of long athletic bodies. We do have that. I agree with you on that, Corey. We got 40 seconds left. Chapel Hill leads by 29. Bam Ford with the ball, dribbles in. Oh, hard foul there. Bam goes down hard. He's helped up. He's okay.
Game's out of reach. Clear the bench. Get the guys in the game. Get us some minutes.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, you don't want to get anybody a rolled ankle or something like that in this kind of game, especially with one tomorrow.
It's like a tournament.
Yeah, you roll an ankle tonight, that thing tomorrow would be like a swollen football. I mean, those things swell up. So
they're young. They'd be all right.
Yeah, they still swell up, Corey. I mean, one day, maybe by next week they'd be good, but the next day, that's the worst day. You can tighten it up in the game and keep playing, but tomorrow that thing's going to be huge.
A lot of good things that I've seen tonight that we've improved on in the past basketball game. We've executed a lot better down the
Hustle by
stretch.
Deuce to track down that ball. Deuce is going to fire up a three. No good. Rebound Murphy again, and he's going to the line.
He was almost going to be my player of the game. Murphy?
I mean.
He's came in. He stole some minutes. He came in and played. He's rebounded.
I
He's
like
got some
that.
fouls.
I like that, except Austin Watkins has 27.
Well, he's got 27 points. I look at the blue-collar workers.
But I like Murphy as the what do you want to call it? Sub of the game or the sixth man of the game, something like that. If Austin Watkins only has like 15, then I like Murphy.
Well, of course Watkins came in and scored points. I'm not taking that away, but
that's his best game of the season that we've seen. But we've seen him settle for, kind of just being a role player. He stepped up and kind of took over this game tonight.
And but what I was going to say was this: Murphy's came in and he's giving them an extra boost. He stole some minutes. He's made some good defensive plays, made some good offensive rebounds, and he's played pretty well.
I do like his game. He kind of played a Jared Jones role tonight when Jones was on the bench.
Yep.
He kind of filled that role well. So as the clock ticks down here tonight, Chapel Hill is going to pick up their 6th win of the season to go to 6-2. And that's going to be the final score, 71-40. Corey,
big win.
Let's look ahead here while we've got some time at the schedule coming up. And again, we'll have a lot of these games on the Bulldog Sports Network. As we mentioned, Chapel Hill is going to go tomorrow to Texarkana, Texas, and take on Texas High.
It's a good basketball team.
Yeah, they're a 5A school, bigger school. Should be another tough challenge. I like to see those early, challenge ourselves so that later when we play some tougher teams down the road, even the playoffs, even not to get too far ahead, but we're going to need those challenging games. And, we've got some other games coming up. We've got pretty much district play is about to start. We're close. I mean, we're, a week or two away. We'll open district up at home against Cumberland on the 29th of December. So before we return from the Christmas break, we're opening up district play. So we've got Texarkana, then we'll be going to Troop next Tuesday during the day. Make sure you tune in. You can tune in at work, catch us.
Midday game.
Midday game. They play at noon. Corey and I will be there in Troop, Texas, our first road travel of the season, where they'll take on Troop. Troop is a smaller school, but,
They play big.
Yes. Yeah, they do. They play big, and they're always a good basketball program.
Yes.
They have traditionally, they've won state championships. They have good quality opponents that they played this season as well. So I, as we get to district, it's coming right up. I like where we're going. It's a positive momentum here we've got going. We've got a couple wins. Beat Van pretty handily last week, or early in this week. So this week we've got 2 wins of 30 points basically. So I like the momentum, the way it's going. So, as this overall game, whether or not we played the full center team or not, we showed up, we played who we had in front of us, and we handled the game very well. We got on top of that roller coaster, and we stayed there. That's what I wanted to see tonight. We did a lot better of doing that.
We improved, and that's the other thing about it. Even in the losses that we had, they're not blowout losses. So they're improvable losses and improvable wins. And as the season goes forward, like I said, we've got to start sharing up some things. The keys to the game that I gave earlier in the basketball game, they checked each one of those. They executed down the stretch. Didn't have a bunch of turnovers. They executed down the stretch. They rebounded the basketball better than they did. A lot of big rebounds down the stretch. And then on top of that, they didn't allow center to do that. So that's eliminate turnovers, execute, and rebound the basketball. If you do those things, you win by 31 points.
Yep, and we did that tonight. So, again, our next broadcast will be next Tuesday afternoon at 12 o'clock right here on the Bulldog Sports Nexus. We'll be in Troop, Texas. Make sure you join us live on the YouTube channel. Remember, go to our YouTube channel. All you Facebook watchers, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and like.
You're on YouTube anyway.
Yep, go do that for us. Watch it there. Watch it on your TV at home if you're off. Watch it at your office.
You don't even have to watch it. Just listen.
Yeah. Just listen to us. We'll entertain you. We'll guarantee you that. Whether or not we win or not, we'll definitely guarantee you.
I'm proclaiming we're going to have a very good season. We're going to win. So, hey.
I like your confidence. I'm confident as well. I think we will.
We're improving, so I'm happy about that.
Again, I'd like to thank all our sponsors tonight. Thank you so much for sponsoring this season. And we're going to wrap up here. Your final score for tonight's game. Chapel Hill 71, Center 40. For Corey Marshall, I'm Brett Swinney signing off on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Let's go Bulldogs.
We'll catch you next time.
Told them to pass the rock. I pass the ball, I don't shoot. But whenever I shoot in that hoop, whenever I shoot it go cool. Chapel Hill and we passing that rock. Playing D and we got it on lock. Playing hard till our name is on top. Chip on our shoulder, the grind don't stop.
Moved by Jones on the baseline. Nice.
And so that's what I was talking about earlier. They know they can't defend. Good steal by Berry. We have the ball back. They can't defend.
Watkins for 3. Good. Austin Watkins buries a 3. Deuce McGregor for 3. And good. Deuce McGregor just checks into the game and buries the 3.
It was out of control, but he didn't make the shot.
Oh, down to Huddleston, wide open underneath for the easy 2. Jones with a bucket off the glass. Nice move there by Jones. Real trouble.
Very good pass.
And that's a 3 by Jarrell Hunter. Penetration kick out. Bulldog to McGregor to Hunter. Nice pass back to McGregor for the lazy
best
lab.
fast break possession he's had.
Gonna pick him.
You got to make that shot. You got to make that shot.
That's
Good
Deuce
shot.
for 3. Jones in the corner with a drive. Pass to Watkins. Good pass and a good finish by Watkins there.
Defense is shifted. Not a bad look.
3 for Bamford is good. Barry driving. If it's not there, oh, it is. Nice play by Barry to Watkins.
They hit the field and shut it down so crazy. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow.